They're harder to get into than the hottest nightclub, and they're not quite as fun. Suburban train stations. Before the sun comes up, car parks are full, and it's forcing commuters to make some risky decisions.
Someone's going to get killed.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Commuter Chaos. The race against the clock for a parking space.
Have to rush to get here.
Rush like crazy.
Early morning at Rockbank train station, about 35 kilometres northwest of Melbourne.
It's just gone 7 a.m, the sun is rising and cars are coming in thick and fast. The car park here is almost already full.
It's the fastest growing suburb in Australia, and the infrastructure can't keep up.
It's very bad. It's the worst one.
So what's the problem? There's just not enough.
I think the population is getting really bigger here, maybe.
Is it something that, gives you anxiety?
Of course, I missed my train yesterday. I went to work late.
The train station was refurbished in 2019 with a 350 space car park.
So do you find you have to get here earlier?
Yes, actually my college starts at 9. Just because of the parking, I have to get here at 7:13 in the morning.
And what happens if you don't?
I have to park in the street, and which is too dangerous for my car.
We actually carpool. We have 4 or 5 of us coming together.
You got the last parking spot.
Did I actually?
I think you did.
Oh God, yeah, it's very typical here.
All right, it's just before 7:30 and the car park is full. There's still cars coming in looking for spots, but some people late for the train just have to park illegally.
The cars then spill out onto the street surrounding the station.
Yeah, it's worst I've ever seen.
It's not good, is it?
No, look at this. This is one entry, small parking. It's suffering from every community over here.
Snaking along the side of the busy road, dangerously close to traffic, cars left hanging off nature strips, even trespassing on private property.
And it's full, we're out on the street and you've parked on the side of the street.
That's normal.
That's normal.
It's normal around here.
With multiple intersections, a level crossing, and commuters scrambling to find a park, road rage attacks are not uncommon.
Are people angry about it?
Of course, I got like 3 fines, but what I can do?
It's one of our main advocacy priorities is to ask the state government to work and partner with all tiers of government to provide the infrastructure that our community needs and our community deserves.
City of Melton Mayor Steve Abushi agrees something needs to be done.
And all these people, who are parked here, they can all be fined?
Yes, they can. And you can see there's a property here on our left-hand side, and there's cars literally parked close to their driveway.
Yeah. And how much is that fine?
I think it's between $100 and $200.
Insult to injury?
Yeah.
During our interview, the homeowner came out to complain.
Oh, it's chaos, mate. Sometimes it takes me 20 minutes to get out of here. I've got home one day and there's people parked in my front lawn.
You should start charging.
Mate.
Well, this is the mayor. Do you want to say anything to the mayor about the parking?
Mate, we do need to do something. We really do. Like, it's really dangerous.
It's a similar story around the country. In Sydney, Cherrybrook Station, northwest of the city, has a 5-storey car parking station that, you guessed it, is always full.
It's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Passengers are forced to park in the surrounding suburbs and walk long distances to the station.
I go park down the street and then we walk. It's not ideal because she's heavily pregnant at the moment. So, yeah, and the cold weather, it's been harder, but I feel like it's getting busier.
At Tallawong Station, it's the same problem, but without the high-rise parking.
And we definitely need at least twice the amount of spots. Usually by 6:45 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, the parking lot's completely full. And if we leave home too late, we're going to have to take other modes of public transport.
So what needs to be done? Well, more car parking spaces seems to be the obvious answer, but what's the long-term solution?
Well, we often say that we have an infrastructure crisis as well as a housing crisis, but this is an issue that governments are wrestling with actually all over the world.
Urban Development Institute of Australia CEO Linda Allison.
One of the ways that the pressure could be eased at the moment is to invest more in bus services. So we know that buses are more responsive, you can get services running more quickly, and we urge governments to really redouble their efforts to make sure that people have access to the kind of transport infrastructure they need.
Until then, the early bird gets the parking spot.
I hope they fix it because the population is growing. You can see all the high rises are still going. But yeah, I hope something's done.
So much for future planning, huh? That looks like a mess.